Hey, what up, guys? Thrax33 here, bringing you episode 42, I believe. Yeah, Jak 2 Let's Play. And, again, continue on with E3. So there's so much stuff. Alright, so last time we left on Killzone Studio Guerrilla's new game. Newest IP. So, they're not making Killzone anymore. They making a game called Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's they showed off a gameplay demonstration where it was kind of cool. It was really interesting actually, because it looked really nice. Graphics looked really nice. It was like this girl, some treble-looking girl, in the snow, and she was kind of like hunting these machines, but they're acting like dinosaurs. They kind of look like dinosaurs, and she had like a bow. And she's at the top of a cliff, and she like goes down in style. And she's like hiding between like the bushes, and then like she takes out like one of the robot things, and they'll like freak out, and she's like running between them all, trying to kill them, to like hunt them for some reason. And then like a big giant one comes, like a velociraptor or like a stegosaurus, whatever type machine looking guy thing comes out, and she like has this epic big battle with it, like sliding under it and like hitting like a weak spot underneath it, and like kills and stuff. And that's all they really show. It looked really cool. And behind doors, a lot of people were, I think they were playing it or seeing it. I can't remember if they were playing demo or not. And they said that like that was like one of the top games that they liked from the show was this game called Horizon. A lot of people played it, and they're like, wow, this is really good actually. This looks really fun. And because all those insiders that I didn't get to see much of, they said it was like a really awesome game that they played or saw the demo of more of. So it's definitely a game to look forward to, and it's PS4 only because it's Guerrilla Games, obviously. The guys who make Killzone, and yeah, so look forward to that. So they also talked about brand new Hitman game coming out. It's just called Hitman, so it's kind of, I guess it's like I don't know. So I guess it's like different from Pollution and stuff. And it'll be on all platforms, but there'll be some features exclusive to the PS4. Some of the cool things they showed off was like there's gonna be online factors where you can give out contracts to other online players to like take out certain contracts in the world. So it's gonna be like an online sort of thing. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out, but you can set targets for other people, you can do other targets for other people, probably get bonus points and stuff. But it looks really fun for a new Hitman game. They show off a trailer, the cinematic trailer, I think. Pretty cool. But he's back, Agent 47, whatever his name is, so if you like the Hitman games, be hyped for this one. Go check out the trailer. Alright, so another thing was Final Fantasy. They showed off a new game called Final Fantasy World of Final Fantasy. It'll be released for the PS4 and PS Vita in 2016. It's like a cute little like Final Fantasy world. It's not really like, it's kind of like its own game taking place in that universe. It's like this cute little, like, he plays little mini versions of everybody. And nothing more that I know of too much about it. Not that I remember anyways. But, yeah, some sort of little side project, I guess. One of the big ones that hyped up the crowd a lot was there's going to be a remake for Final Fantasy VII. That's right. Final Fantasy VII's gonna completely HD remake. Not re-released in HD or whatever. It's like an actual full-on remake, full-on new textures, full-on everything. And they showed off Listen Mac Trader, and like everybody went crazy. I need to turn the light off. And yeah, so they showed off all of that. And then they also showed off there's going to be Kickstarter for Shinumume 3, which I'm not sure exactly what it was, but the original guy, whoever made the first two, said he wanted to make a third one, but never could. So he started a Kickstarter for it, and it already like passed its like 2 million thing in like 2 days or something. So I'm not sure what those games are. I never played the first two, so yeah. And last but not least, a little talking about PlayStation Vue, which is PlayStation's TV subscription thing. And they was talking about some things about it, like which cities it was in. And they're talking about like you can subscribe to individual channels using it, so you don't have to be in some big ass bundles like shows like TVs they got now, where you have to be in like get the movie bundle or get bundle extra one or whatever. So that'd be pretty cool, I guess. It'd make things a lot cheaper too, so you can get the channels you want. And yeah, so far it's only in like a few cities, and I don't know. I'll look into it maybe once it starts coming to Canada, but that probably won't be for a long time. They're probably gonna have to do the entire U.S. first, and then maybe Canada. I don't know. But yeah, so that was well, I gotta go turn my light off. Ugh. So that was PlayStation's press conference. That was the entire thing. I went over everything that they had talked about, and yeah, just got one moment. Enjoy the gameplay. Sorry guys, I'm back. So yeah, so that was PlayStation's, Sony's press conference. Really exciting. Really knocked it out of the water. Really great conference. Got a lot of games I wanted to see, and obviously with the Final Fantasy VII and Last Guardian alone, like huge hits right there. Yeah, so let's move on. So, the last two Nintendos and Square Enix. So, this was the end of day 0. And then, day 1, there was a Nintendo Direct next day. So, they come off strong. Super strong. Nintendo announces new Star Fox game. They show off gameplay, everything. It's called Star Fox Zero. Now, the reason they call it Star Fox Zero, or not 2 or something, is because the game is like, it's almost like a reimagining of the Star Wars games, the first Star Wars game. I'll explain kind of what that means. It's also going to come in holiday this season, so if you played this year, awesome. So it's reimagining, so it's basically like, because it's not a complete remake of the first one, and it's not really a sequel. Like it's like takes parts of the first game, but like adds on to the experience, like completely adds on to like adds whole new areas and stuff. But like, and they showed off like the first level from Star Fox 64, the Corneria City or whatever, Lilac System, and they show like the first level up to like a certain point, and then like you go into like this big huge like free roam battle like they do in some of the boss battles in the 64 version. It looked really awesome. So it's like brand new levels. There's also some old levels that's been kind of like remade, so you'll probably see some classics with a little like added touch to them. So it's not really a remake, and it's not really like Star Fox 2 or anything. It's like reimagining, so that'd be a lot of fun. There's also like you can turn into like there's no Landmaster tank anymore, but there's like a land thing like walker you can be. You can change to at any time when you're in like the free roam areas. So that's pretty cool. And same with like you can turn just like kind of like slow big ship that shoots out like really big blasts, but it's really slow and stuff. So there was a lot of like demos and that going on. People said they were playing that, had a lot of fun in it. So I think they played. The demo wasn't that very long, but they said it was fun. So then they I should add the creativity for the Nintendo Direct this year was top notch. It was really funny. It was like little puppet dudes, and it's kind of awesome. So they announced a new game, a new Zelda game called Triforce Heroes, which is a successor to like Four Swords, basically. So it's like a co-op game for the 3DS, might add. And it's like a co-op game, but it's only for 3 people. It's not 4 people, but they had like a new mechanic where you like stack on top of each other, do puzzles like that way. And I mean, it looks really fun. It's probably gonna sell pretty big. If you liked Four Swords, then probably pick this up for sure. I might try it out. I'm not sure how the co-op thing's gonna work on, if there is an online or anything, but yeah. So that's the new Zelda game. Hype. They also announced a new Animal Crossing type game. 2 of them actually. Surprise, surprise. There's a 3DS one and a Wii U version. Sadly, it's not. Okay, well, 3DS version. It's kind of like this. It's called Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Basically, you like make people's homes, and you're almost like the mayor of a city, like so like you were in like the 3DS version and stuff, where you like actually design people's homes now. And sorry, and like you like get people, you like take them to their home, you place the furniture wherever you want, completely design their homes, and you get people to like come over and party. And sorry, it's not feeling well right now. Just trying to make it through this. Only a little bit left, but so like again, it's kind of like home designer. And it's cute. It's pretty. Looks really fun. It's adorable trailer. They showed off gameplay afterwards during like the after shows and stuff, and it looked fun. I saw a little demo of it where she like took this like villager and she put it on like this little island. He had like this little island for his own. And you can like, it's like a little basic house. And you, like, I think it was like made into like a music thing, cause she was like music, whatever, wherever she was doing it for. Just like random villager. So she put a lot of music things in, like music stands, pianos, and all that stuff, and then they're like happy, and then they can expand later on. You can like invite people over for like a party. And yeah, looks just look a little fun. I'll probably get it depending on the ratings, but yeah, I probably will get it. The other one, however, is going to be this on Wii U. It's not a normal Animal Crossing game, sadly. I was disappointed. It wasn't an actual like normal game. Instead, it's like a party game, but like it almost looks like Mario Party, like classic Mario Party, but with like Animal Crossing skinned over it. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. Looked kind of really simple, too simple almost. So I'm not sure. I'll have to wait for the reviews on that one for sure before I get that one. And it's like you can only use amiibos too with it, which is weird. And I mean, I don't know. I'll probably play it depending again on the reviews. If the reviews are good and they say it's fun, then I'll probably get it. But again, I'm a little iffy on that one because it's a weird party game. Alright, so then they showed off more Super Mario Maker. They showed off a whole bunch. And it's coming in September. So very soon, very soon. Excited for that. There's going to be new Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS. And it's going to come out, I'm not sure when. I think later. I think next year they said. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty awesome. There's a new Fire Emblem game. Or is it going to be Fire Emblem game like brought over to the States finally or something? Yeah, the actual like Fire Emblem game is going to be transferred to, going to be in the States. going to be called Fire Emblem Fates. It has another type of game called, it's going to be like a Shinigami Tensei crossover of Fire Emblem game coming too. Not sure what that's going to be like, but yeah. Monolith Studios, there's going to be a new Xenoblade X. Finally gets a North America release on, so I guess it's been in Japan released before, judging by that sentence I wrote. So that's coming out December 5th. Xenoblade looks like a fun game. The X one at least is a new one, so I might get that one actually, especially if it's going to be on Wii U. So I might go pick that up. Because I was talking to a friend, he said I don't think I have to play the other ones or something, so looks pretty fun. There's a brief segment where it shows off a little bit of Wally World. It just talks about there's going to be amiibo support for it, and like the things that you can do with amiibo in the game. And then one of the biggest trolls ever of the whole conference, Metroid Prime. There's a new Metroid Prime game, quote unquote, called Federation Force. It was announced for 3DS, and it's I don't know, it's and there's also like a side thing of it called Metroid Prime Blast Ball, and I'll talk about later another video, Nintendo World Championship thing, and stuff like that. But basically, yeah, it looks like really cheesy, not like an actual Metroid Prime game at all. A lot of people are so many people are actually butthurt over it, salty. There's actually petitions that have been popping up saying, please do not make this game, or delete the game, or whatever, don't call it Metroid Prime. Because it's, I'm not sure what it's being developed by, but it's being developed by someone random, I think. And there's so many people mad about it, so many people mad. And it looks like a fun shooter, but it's not. It's like a little, like it's not actually like full size like on guys. It's like little, you play like little guys with little shooters. And it looks really cheesy and like kiddish for a Metroid Prime game, compared to like all the Metroid Prime games in the past, or Metroid games, I should say, in general. Like all the other ones are freaking awesome, like Super Metroid and Metroid 2 and all those other Metroid Prime itself and Metroid Prime 2. And all those games have been like amazing, including the Game Boy Advance ones. And this looks nothing like those at all. It's like a 3D, really kind of shitty game. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I mean, if it's fun, but it's definitely not going to be no Metroid Prime in my heart. Or anyone's heart. So yeah, a lot of people are pissed about that. It's supposed to come out in 2016. This game called Yokai. I'm not sure what that is, but it's going to come to the West. So apparently it was a Japan release that was popular. Coming over. And there's a new, this is kind of interesting, there's a new Paper Mario RPG crossover. It's going to be called Paper Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. So it's a crossover between Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. And that looks pretty fun. It's going to mix both series into like one big game, so that'll be kind of interesting to see. I like the Paper Mario games, and I played a little bit of the Mario and Luigi games. They were fun. So I guess we'll see how that goes out. And another cool thing is they announced a new Mario Tennis game for the Wii U. I don't think they gave a release date, but that's coming. That looks pretty fun. I think there was a Mario Tennis game, I think, on the GameCube way back. And since then, I don't think they really touched it, because obviously there was like Wii Sports and stuff. So that'd be pretty fun. Pretty fun indeed. Well, we're getting close to the end of the video, and that's the end of Nintendo. A lot of people are kind of disappointed about Nintendo. I was too. Like, there was no talk about the Zelda game for like the Wii U. There's not really any new game IPs talked about like there was last year. Last year's E3 was amazing. Nintendo's E3. They announced a whole bunch of new stuff, and it was great. This year is like, they announced like a few things, but nothing really compared to the hype for last year. The only thing that really super hyped me up was new Star Fox game, which I'm really, really excited for. Otherwise, everything else has been like, oh, well, the Paper Mario Luigi game, maybe. There's a few things that kind of catch my interest, but nothing that really, boom. But anyway, so that's been Nintendo's E3. Next episode will be Square Enix's and everything else. As long as I'm alive. Thanks for watching, guys.